out, you're in good hands. And whether you're drinking or dry January, we're so happy you're here with us because nobody needs to laugh more than parents, right? Friday night, you made it to Friday. Give it up for yourself. You did it. Laughing, I promise you, is better than crying. Or murder, I don't know. Okay, let me hear from you if you've been to a Moms Unhinged show before. Make some big noise. Anybody? Couple of you, thank you, repeat offenders. We hope you come back again and again and tell your friends because you always see a slightly different lineup. But every single Moms Unhinged show across the country and across Colorado is full of a bunch of funny mothers. See, keeping it clean. Keeping it clean. All right, now make some noise for yourself. If you are a parent of little ones, babies to like toddlers to 5, make some noise. Wow. Okay, still kicking with that energy on a Friday night. It's probably past bedtime. Good for you. You guys drinking? All right, okay, now make some noise if you've got like elementary school kids, 5 to 12, let's say, make some noise. Wow, so much energy, and I bet you're working on like science fair projects. Gross. I was really good at the 8th grade science fair, I'm just saying. Okay, now make some noise if you have teenagers in your life. My sincerest condolences. And now, if you're one of the unicorns, if you have adult children that you have raised and they are still surviving, make some noise for it. You give us all hope, you give us all hope, you really do. Actually, I am in that category myself. I am an empty nester, my friends. Wasn't it great? Seriously. No, it's like freedom, you know? Okay, first of all, my scissors have not gone missing. I haven't had to pick up a jock strap off my kitchen counter in years. Do you know, it's freedom. It's freedom mostly for my husband and me to run around naked all the time. I know. It doesn't sound pretty at this age, but keep in mind we are both rapidly losing our vision. All we gotta do is pull those readers to the side. He is George Clooney. And I am the tall, beautiful, skinny daughter my mother always wished she had. Isn't it great? It turns out there's no body shaming when you see each other in soft focus. So there are advantages. No, I know that this is a comedy show. We really are gonna make you laugh tonight. We have such a great lineup for you. But I do want to start with something serious because we are in a weird and unique time in our history where we are trying to decide who we admire enough to erect statues of in our public squares, right? And I want to submit this, my friends. Any parent who survived the freaking pandemic with kids in the house, you deserve a statue, right? Okay? Now, another one, I'm just saying, I'm kind of doing my public service here. If you are a mother who has even once taken your brood, your progeny, on a camping trip, and I know you have, Boulder, Colorado, I know you have. I'm just saying that you deserve a life-size statue, like Virgin Mary style, of yourself in the backyard or living room of all of your adult children for the rest of their lives. That they will worship like a cult follower, okay? I just think that's what you deserve, parents. It's a lot, isn't it? It's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. Also, well, I don't know. I've had a kind of a rough week about the parent. Well, here's the thing. I've been fish sitting, okay, my friends. Yeah. My neighbor came over with her little daughter, and she was carrying a wine glass with the blue betta fish swimming around in it. And she asked me, would I wash the fish? Sure, fine. And then my friend came back a few minutes later, and she was carrying an identical wine glass with an identical blue betta fish swimming around in it. It's a backup fish that my friend keeps and feeds and keeps alive in her closet to replace the first fish when it eventually dies. Do you see? Okay. shocked as I am, and I appreciate that. I feel like we're gonna get along, because I think that is straight up crazy. Okay, first of all, fish are temporary pets, right? I'm sorry. They are meant to be kept, and they are temporary to teach your children about the cycle of life and death and flushing things down the toilet. Okay? But no, my friend is so afraid of her daughter's emotions and, eventual grief when the first fish eventually dies, that she is willing to carry on a secret closeted life with a secret closeted fish. And you can't judge other parents or whatever, but I just think that's dumb. You can't be afraid of your children. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, when they're little, that's fine, I guess, but eventually they grow into teenagers, and teenagers are freaking scary. Do you know any of them? You made some noise, do you know? Yeah, they're scary, and they turn on you. Doesn't it feel like overnight? You know what I mean? I tell people that I'm a new mom, as a matter of fact, because the people that I brought home, those sweet, innocent young babies, who we brought home with such joy and love and hope, they're gone. Just like switched in the night, like a medieval fairy tale, and like replaced by the demons, replaced by versions of our children, just angrier, hairier, smellier, douche-baggier versions of the children we once knew and loved. So yeah, I mean, I tell people I'm a new mom because there's two new people living in my house, so new mom, and I kind of want some of the things that we give new moms. VIP parking, free massages. People bring you casseroles all the time when you're a new mom, okay? And I think I deserve a casserole. I am so exhausted from the teenagers living in my house. They just turn on you. One day it's like, Mama, I love everything of you. And the next day it's like, Mom, I hate the way you breathe. Okay, my son is actually a math whiz, and he recently celebrated, he texted me from college. He broke his personal best record in the Rubik's Cube. I'm so proud. He used to carry it around with him to all school dances from middle school onward. He thought, I think, that if some chick was gonna see him, like, ooh, you must have a really big brain, whatever. I'm saying, he can solve the Rubik's Cube in 11.43 seconds, that is fast. Still cannot solve the mystery of how to replace a roll of toilet paper. Do you know any young men? I mean, really, they're garbage human beings, every one of them. No, he was a varsity pitcher in high school, my son. I used to watch him just get that baseball right into the strike zone way more often than he can get his pee into the toilet anymore. Nobody told me potty training boys was going to be a lifelong process. But that seems to be the way it goes. I mean, he mastered it. When he was, 4? He was a master at potty training. And then it just goes downhill. And it devolves into prostate problems, gentlemen. So, ladies like us, we got to carry Cheerios around with us in our pockets for the rest of our lives. I guess is what it amounts to. No, but I just think you do best not to be afraid of your children, but instead to keep your children afraid of you. Okay? I used to take my 2 sons back to the country every summer where I was raised, because I just think it strikes the right amount of fear in a young man's heart to see his mother slaughter the chickens. Any country people in here? I know. I'm sorry, I'm older. It's kind of harsh, but I'm just saying, you whip it like a towel in the locker room, okay? I'm just saying that you get a lot of yes ma'ams at the dinner table after they've seen you do that, and I appreciate it. It's hard. Seriously, they turn on you. I mean, I raised my 2 sons with one family motto, okay? Don't be a dick. Yeah, keep it simple, because they're boys. Woo. But I meant it. Refrigerator magnets, don't be a dick. Embroidered pillows on their beds, don't be a dick. I used to whisper it to them instead of lullabies. Just don't be a dick. And I say a lot of things about my sons, but no, they have turned out to be a couple of dicks. Really, it's a lot. It's a lot of like, Mom, why are you so lame? Why do you live in this dumb house with this old furniture, Mom? Why can't you ever do anything interesting with your life? That's because of you, motherfuckers. I mean, traveled the world before I had to pay for your orthodontia. Okay? Enjoy that perfect smile. Don't be a dick, honestly. And young parents, I don't mean to freak you out. I really don't. I love you. Young parents, you can do it. You got this. Just keep them afraid of you, and you don't need an app for that. I promise you. We all potty trained and napped our kids without app. You do you, whatever. I'm just saying, I try to hang out with my friends who are young parents because the innocence of it all, you know? But here's the thing, I cannot stand y'all. I can't, just very soft, just very weak, the younger parents. They're like, we're so tired. We're losing so much sleep. The baby. Sure, I believe it, that's true. You got people bringing a casserole, so I'm just saying, my friends, wait until that baby drives a car. Wait until the math genius, senior in high school, has 44 missing assignments in his trigonometry class. I'm losing sleep now. Wait until Mr. 44 missing assignments. By the way, would you ask him why, baby, why the 44 missing assignments? When he says, I don't know. He is not lying. He does not know. Just wait until Mr. 44's missing assignments goes missing, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's out in the car with his girlfriend, Whitney. I feel like you know her. You know someone like her. You probably know a Whitney. This girl was just exactly what you want for your son when he's a senior in high school. I mean, she is just beautiful and smart and full of life and enthusiasm. For things like eating a popsicle. I've just seen the way she kind of gives herself over to it. In my backyard. Okay, here's the thing. We took Whitney out to dinner for her 18th birthday, and I got to see this little child of God eat lobster for the very first time. Yeah, and we walked by the tanks, in the restaurant, and she said, oh, those things are weird looking. Why would I put that thing in my mouth? I like how it's going so far, Whitney. Let's keep it up. But nope. Then I watched her do it. She cut that lobster open and she said out loud, she said, this is so crazy. You're just telling me, I just go down the middle here and I hope there's a lot of good meat in there. And then I watched her take her first bite of lobster and she said, this is pretty good. And then I watched Whitney suck the butter out of that lobster. And then she said, oh, this is delicious. Why do people save lobster for special occasions? I think I want to eat lobster every day. All right, some of you aren't getting it. Whitney plays harmonica in an indie band, okay? I have seen what this chick can do with her tongue. And it makes me very uncomfortable as his mother. Do you feel me? Okay? Yeah, thank you. And also, I mean, mad respect, Whitney, I am taking notes, but no! Boy, that's my boy, okay. So they're missing at 2 o'clock in the morning. And my son's cell phone goes dead. Well, moms, dads, you get it. I have only one thought in my head. My child is also dead, right? True crime podcasts. Yeah, either he's ditching all his responsibilities or he's lying in a ditch. And if he's not, if he's just blowing me off, he's gonna wish he was lying in a ditch tomorrow morning, okay? You gotta keep him afraid of you, my friends. No, obviously I'm not worried he's blowing me off. I'm worried he's Alone by Whitney. Wow. So I call Whitney's mom in a panic. Seems this woman does not listen to the same podcast I do because she is not concerned. And she says, Lisa, maybe it's a big misunderstanding. My husband has them on the GPS and it says they're in an abandoned parking lot. What could they be doing there, Lisa? What could be open there at 2 in the... You stupid bitch. Come on! Her legs could be open. Wise up, Whitney's mom. Right, my friends? Keep your kids afraid of you. Can you do that for me? Okay, I am Lisa Lane. I am your host and MC for the evening and your first comedian. Thank you very much. That's very much. You're very fun. And you're doing a very good job of your job. You're laughing. You're being respectful. Hey, if you need to get up and go to the bathroom and get a drink, please do.